This is the best of Good Morning Mid-Michigan, Weekend Edition. Now, here's your host, Matt Barber.
Good morning to you, and thanks so much for joining us. It is Sunday, June 15th. I'm Matt Barber. I'm wishing you a very happy Father's Day today to all the dads out there. This morning we are highlighting some of the best moments on Good Morning Mid-Michigan from this past week. If you are still making your summer plans, you may want to venture north to Traverse City for the National Cherry Festival. We talk to the Cherry Queen herself. Plus, we highlight a local artist and how she hopes to inspire others. And we will show you how the Burton Rotary Club is honoring area heroes. All right, this is certainly exciting. First off, I think you brought all the cherries. I hope you left some up there in your Traverse City. One of Michigan's greatest gems. We're talking about the National Cherry Festival happening in Michigan's cherry capital of the world, Traverse City. And we welcome to the show this morning Kat Pay along with Tessa Nico, the National Cherry Queen herself.
Hello.
Oh, do I need to bow?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're getting excited. National Cherry Festival coming up soon. What's so great about it?
Everything. Everything that you could possibly imagine cherries are in, we of course have, as well as 150 amazing events over the 8 days starting very soon, just June 28th to July 5th. We are excited to welcome everyone up to northern Michigan to enjoy cherries and fun.
Listen, we appreciate you coming down our way to get us excited for it. Tessa, talk about this beautiful crown, everything that's going on.
Yeah, so I'm actually the 93rd National Cherry Queen. I represent the festival, of course, but the cherry industry as a whole. It's been amazing because I've been going to the National Cherry Festival ever since I was little, so it's been very full circle being queen. But I have many opportunities during my year. Travel opportunities. I actually got to go out to the Tournament of Roses to spread cherry love, which was fantastic.
Cherry love.
And of course, love
cherry love?
Of course, yes. And we're here today, which has been amazing. So spreading more cherry love everywhere.
Well, and you're rocking those cool cherry earrings.
Oh, thank you. I have to.
Why should we be so proud as a state, as a whole, to be in love with cherries and all the great things they bring to us?
Certainly, well, we produce 70% of the nation's tart cherries right in northern Michigan. So that is why we are so proud to have everything cherry, from cherry pie to cherry vinaigrette to chocolate-covered cherries, and you name it, we have it at the National Cherry Festival. And, of course, we brought a sprinkling for you to try.
A sprinkling. Talk about what happens during the festival itself, though. It's a wonderful time.
It is. As I said, 150 events. So we have 8 nights of concerts. Everyone from Tyler Hubbard to Trace Adkins to T.I., you name it, we've got it. Air shows opening June 28th and June 29th featuring an F-35, F-22. Lots of amazing stuff there. 2 great parades, Thursday night, Saturday morning, kids events, pie eating, pit spitting. You name it, we've got it, and we are excited and welcoming everyone up to northern Michigan.
Now, I take it, though, as the National Cherry Queen, you're not going to be sticking your face in a pie, are you?
Oh, no, I will.
Oh, you will?
Oh, I will be, yes. That's
the People's Queen.
Yeah, that's what my favorite event is, actually. Like, I love stuffing my face in there, and my goal is to get first place this year, so.
Well, and, you know, you talk about it being a childhood tradition for you, but what do you enjoy so much just about being a part of the festival and everything that goes with it?
I just love meeting so many people. We have over 500,000 come to every year, so I just love meeting people from all walks of life. I actually met people from Ireland last year who came out, so you can really meet anybody. And as she said, all the events, there's really nothing you can't find for yourself there.
Well, and this really puts Traverse City on the map, right? It's
Absolutely.
a huge event.
We are cherry capital of the world and very proud of it.
Yeah, so don't be afraid to venture up there. Run through the dates again.
So we start June 28th and we go till July 5th. So over that 4th of July weekend, a great time to come up, take a look at it, all of those events, and plan your schedule at cherryfestival.org and get your rooms at traversity.com.
Yeah, there's the website on your screen. We appreciate you bringing this beautiful spread this morning. Yeah, there's some beauty shots. And actually, oh yeah, that drawing, that's from a girl in Michigan, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Yeah,
yes,
cool.
One of your hometown friends, Delaney, made this one, as well as the previous print year before. So it's the companion piece.
Nice.
So we have 2 different years of 2 amazing. The judges loved it so much, they chose it again, another one. So we have 2 beautiful pictures of bears.
And that pie looks good. Oh man, you brought so many great things. And then quickly before we go, I need to make a confession. The other day, I ate a cherry from California. No good.
Subpar.
No good. We gotta stick with the Michigan cherries. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
We welcome to the show this morning a local artist, Sherelle Chillick. Sherelle is a very talented artist who has had her art on display in a number of places. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for bringing some of your work. Now, full disclosure, I ran into you at a local art show.
Yes.
In the Flushing area, and I was blown away by your talent. I said, you need to come on the show. So here you are.
Yes, I am. I said immediately.
Oh, yes. I'm so glad to have you here this morning. First off, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what's your story.
Yeah, so I am from Detroit, the west side of Detroit specifically. You know how Detroiters are about the east side and the west side.
Sure.
I'm from the west side of Detroit. I went to Detroit School of Arts, Cultural Creative Studies, and soon in September I'll be headed back to Metro Detroit for Cranbrook.
But you have connections up here, too. Talk about that.
Yeah, so I work at a museum, and I've been to Mott Community College, and I've shown in the FIA gift shop. So the Mott and Flint community has been showing me a lot of love.
They're part of your story.
They are. They're a very important part, specifically Mott Community College Fine Arts Department.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, talk about your art story then. I mean, what do you like to focus on? You have some really amazing pieces. What inspires you?
Yeah, so what inspires me recently is my family. So I'm only an hour away from them, but I do miss them a lot. So when I'm going to these artist residencies and when I'm home, I like to kind of bring them with me when I'm traveling. So I do that by painting them. So this painting here is of my...
Yeah, we're showing some close-ups up here.
Yeah, so those are of my little cousins. I love them so much.
Oh, that's precious.
Yeah, so Chrissy and Kendrick.
What are they doing in that right there?
So that was actually, I was hanging around the family for Kendrick's birthday, and I was just taking photos because I love to paint them. And Chrissy was doing her makeup for her birthday.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
How is art found really in those everyday moments?
Yeah, I think there's so much beauty in the ordinary. Mm-hmm. I don't think, well, for me specifically, my art has to be super elaborate, or it's just capturing the ordinary is incredibly beautiful to me. And we're just so caught up in the busyness of the day-to-day.
That's right.
I like those moments.
Well, and again, I think when I met you, too, you said something about a piece of your art in Texas or something?
Yeah.
It's an honor. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I have 2 shows going on in Texas right now.
You're everywhere.
Yeah, I like to be everywhere. I don't like to be stagnant. So I have 2 shows going on in Texas, the African American Museum, and I have a show it's called the Texas National at the Cole Arts Center.
That is beautiful.
Yes.
Also, what caught my eye, honestly, when I walked by your tent, I don't know if you have a piece today, but it was Josephine Baker.
Yes.
Talk about how different figures have inspired your creativity, too.
Yes, so I recently had a personal goal of reading a lot of historical fictions, like Toni Morrison's and things like that. And I was just so fascinated with how they were able to capture time in such a beautiful narrative way. And so I was looking at figures that I didn't know that much about, but I kept hearing.
Yeah.
And so I was just listening to their biographies, and I was like, I need to capture them and let them introduce them to a new audience.
Wow. Well, you're very talented. Overall, what do you hope people take away when they see your works?
I hope that they're able to sympathize with humanity.
That's beautiful. Where can people follow you? I'm sure you're on social media.
Yes, I am on social media. You can find me on my website, worldrepublica.com, or on Instagram.
Yeah, there's the website on your screen. And listen, I appreciate you taking the time to come in today and just share your perspective on life. And again, you're inspiring me, so I hope you inspire others this morning.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Great to meet you, Sherelle. Just a great event to highlight for you this morning. We're talking about a night of food and networking, all to celebrate local heroes. The Burton Rotary Club is hosting its Heroes Awards celebration, which will include Firefighter of the Year, Police Officer of the Year, Veteran of the Year, 911 Operator of the Year, the 2025 Scholarship winner, and Burton Rotarian of the Year. A lot of honors to go around. We say good morning to Tim Look, president of the Burton Rotary Club, along with Burton Mayor Dwayne Haskins. Good morning, gentlemen.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Well, yeah, this is an easy event to talk about, honestly.
Yeah.
Talk about just what got it started.
Well, Mayor Haskins and I are proud Rotarians, along with our fellow Rotarians in Burton, and we are community-minded. We're giving back to the community. We're a very generous club, so we want to recognize those that make a difference in our community, like the Fireman of the Year, our scholarship recipient of the year for her accomplishments, and 911 operators you mentioned. So we just want to recognize these people and thank them for what they do.
That's wonderful. And, Mayor, talk about just the importance of a civic organization like the Rotary Club of Burton.
Correct. The best thing about the civic organization and the Rotary is obviously being the Burton Rotary Club and being part of the Burton Rotarians is the service above self. And when you recognize all of our heroes within our community, it really puts the exclamation point on how great a service organization can be to help our community grow and be as one. So, and it's all well-deserved for these heroes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you always have to celebrate those successes. And, talk a little bit more, though, just about how long you've been doing this. And it looks like you give out money. You do all sorts of things.
Yeah, we do. So not only do we recognize our local heroes, we have our scholarship recipient of the year. Of course, we give a big check to our scholarship recipient. And at this event, we also, the participants, someone is going to walk away with $1,000.
Nice.
I mean, give me a break. Come to a nice event, have a nice dinner, celebrate local heroes, walk away with $1,000 possibly. And then there's some other things going on, raffles, and of course we have a live auction item that we're excited about.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of local heroes, we have one in the studio. Come on in, my friend. Roll in. This is a nice looking prize here. Look at that. Oh, look at that. We'll have to zoom out a little bit. Maybe we can scoot it back this way a little bit. This is a nice looking bike you got here. What do we got here?
Yeah, so Matt, it's a retro electric bike with a Grateful Dead theme. You don't have to be a deadhead to enjoy the bike, but that's just the theme of this particular bike. But it's just a great, everything's gearing towards electric. So we got a nice electric bike that someone can tool around their neighborhood
yours
with.
First, really, Mayor, be honest.
I was going to tell you, that's my more style of ride right there, okay?
Well, and who's invited to this event?
Well, we have tickets available. You can go on our website, the BurtonRotary.org, and purchase tickets.
Okay.
They are still available. They're $40 a ticket, $60 for a couple or co-workers package. And
but you want to enter the raffle for this.
And that everybody, this is going to be the live auction.
Sorry, the auction item.
But they will be entered in for the one. Everybody that attends will be entered in for the $1,000 drawing.
Wow, that's just wonderful. Again, but this is all to honor heroes. Any final thoughts from you, Mayor, just why people should come to this event?
Yeah, absolutely. To be able to have people come and recognize their heroes and be involved, not to mention $40 for a dinner, and then to be, a chance at $1,000. I thought for sure Kevin would have probably bought 10 of them tickets, with his John Deere and all. I mean,
I'm surprised he hadn't rode off on this thing yet. When and where is this happening?
Okay, this is at the Flint Elks on Maple Road in Grand Blanc. It's Thursday, June 19th, from 6 to 8. Come, we just want to make a difference in our community.
A nice day is ahead with a mix of sun and clouds. High temperatures will mainly be in the 70s. We'll talk about warmer air and higher humidity just ahead.
If you live in Genesee, Saginaw, or Bay County and don't have health coverage or are confused about what you qualify for, including Medicaid, healthcare.gov, and Genesee Health Plan, call us at 844-232-7740 or visit GeneseeHealthPlan.org.
The Genesee District Library has everything you need to connect, learn, and grow. We have over 13 million digital items, including ebooks, audiobooks, movies, television, music, magazines, and graphic novels, available for your convenience 24/7. We're also a community hub offering programs for every interest, including 3D printing, yoga, cooking, gardening, literacy, technology, and concerts. Genesee District Library. We are so much more than books.
On FanDuel Casino, every day is your chance at a free jackpot and the #1 feeling, which is still winning. Still better than number 85. The feeling of getting away from it all, especially your coworker Rob. And even better than number 23. A bear being afraid of you. Spin for your shot at a free daily jackpot on FanDuel Casino's reward machine.
Shop now during McSude's Summer Fun Sale for the area's largest selection of outdoor furniture, all at the lowest prices in the USA, guaranteed. 5-piece dining groups from $5.99. 4-piece seating groups only $4.49. All weather wicker sectionals from $12.99. Save on hundreds of umbrellas from only $99. Plus cantilever umbrellas with solar lighting are only $6.99. Hundreds of fire pits from $6.99. And save an additional 20 to 30% off all custom orders. Plus interest-free financing for 12 months.
Politicians talk, but real leaders deliver, like Kristen McDonald Rivet. When Saginaw's Social Security office was on the chopping block.
Well, the Trump administration closed the Social Security office in Saginaw.
She took them on and made sure the office remained open.
I will fight with every last breath to make sure that seniors across our community can have access to Social Security.
Thank you, Congresswoman, for protecting the benefits Mid-Michigan seniors have earned.
I love the fact that with T-Mobile, my family and I, we can stay connected just about anywhere we want to go.
After investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network.
When you're a family man, you have to pay attention to the budget.
Save big with T-Mobile. Right now, get 4 new phones on us, plus 4 lines for $25 a line. Switch today.
We are delighted to spend time with one of the preeminent talents at tight end. George, good to talk to you. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Boomer, thanks for having me on, man. Excited to be here. I'm doing wonderful.
Watch Game Time with me, Boomer Esiason, right here on ABC 12.
Now, your Storm Tracker 12 forecast.
Today and tomorrow, very comfortable conditions are expected because humidity levels remain low. Temperatures this afternoon will mainly be in the 70s, and then tomorrow we'll make a move into the low to mid 80s. Both days featuring a general mix of sun and clouds, perhaps a little bit more sunshine tomorrow compared to today. A live view this morning in Harbor Beach. You can see those boats out there, and the live view further west and much further inland out along the 127 corridor right through the center part of the state in southeastern Isabella County. Traffic moving along there along US 127 just fine, and no clouds in the sky right now. 59 is the temperature in Flint with a north-northeast wind at 3, and currently we are sitting at 61 in Saginaw with a northeast wind at 13 miles per hour. We had sunny skies yesterday evening. Some clouds rolled in overnight and then tended to thin back out again. In general, we'll be looking for a mix of sun and clouds as we go throughout the day. A little bit more cloud cover north and a little bit more sunshine further south for the time being. Nothing showing up on the radar. We're going to have dry conditions today and tomorrow. A small chance of a thunderstorm on Tuesday, with the best chance of storms this week coming on Wednesday, and the setup may also favor perhaps a few strong to severe storms on Wednesday as the heat and humidity increases out ahead of a cold front. So that will be the day to keep an eye on during the upcoming week. Temperatures across the region currently 60s and some 50s out there too, so pretty comfortable for sure, especially compared to where we're headed. High temperatures today near 80, highs tomorrow into the 80s both days, with the dew points in the 50s, which means the humidity is low and we're comfortable in terms of the humidity levels. But Tuesday and beyond, the humidity really cranks up. The readings will be well up through the 80s on Tuesday. A little bit of a drop back for Wednesday and Thursday because of that cold front that will bring us the storms on Wednesday. But then late week and into next weekend, here's Friday and into Saturday, watch the 80s and 90s expanding across the region. So it's going to be very warm to hot, and certainly very humid. Watch the dew points in the 50s for today and tomorrow. That means it's comfortable, but once you see 60s and 70s on a dew point map, that lets you know that it's very humid. And by Saturday, with these dew points in the 70s, that's a very humid look. Saturday is the first day of summer. It will certainly feel like it. So for today, a mix of sun and clouds, comfortable conditions. Tonight, partly cloudy skies. For Monday, we'll be looking for partly to mostly sunny skies. And even by Tuesday, we'll still have some sunshine out there. Small chance of a shower or thunderstorm. But Wednesday is our best chance at running into some showers and thunderstorms. And we do have this highlighted area here indicating some scattered severe thunderstorms are possible, so we will watch Wednesday very carefully. For today, highs mainly in the 70s up to around 80. A really pleasant day to spend some time outdoors on this Father's Day. For tonight, partly cloudy, comfortable conditions with lows in the 50s. Highs tomorrow in the low to mid 80s with partly to mostly sunny skies. 86 then on Tuesday, warm and humid again on Wednesday and even on Thursday too. Those highs warm into the mid 80s. With some showers and thunderstorms likely Wednesday. After this brief drop behind Wednesday's cold front, and it's not much of a drop at all, the warmth and the humidity increase again heading late weekend into next weekend. Northern parts of the area, partly sunny and 77 today, 84 tomorrow. Showers and thunderstorms likely for the middle portion of the week with a few potentially strong to severe. As we head into Friday and Saturday for the first day of summer, we'll see some sun and very warm conditions.
Here are your ABC 12 Mid-Michigan obituaries. ABC 12's Mid-Michigan obituaries. For more information, click on abc12.com.
Stay counted, stay connected, stay supported. The Flint Registry was created by people from Flint for those affected by the water crisis. By sharing our story with the world, we're leading the way on lead education and creating positive change locally and nationally. The Flint Registry supports over 22,000 members with referrals and resources, making a real impact by bringing more to our community. That's why
We're
a member of the Flint Registry. Watch your mailbox for your follow-up survey invite.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying Humira, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill from the makers of Humira that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. And even at the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. Rinvoq can stop joint damage, and in PSA, can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Ask your rheumatologist if switching to Rinvoq is right for you.
And take back what's yours.
If you have been arrested or injured,
choosing the right lawyer will determine your future. In a courtroom, there are minnows or there are sharks. Sharks are strong and fierce in obtaining justice for their clients. If you need a lawyer, do you want a minnow or do you want a shark? I'm Michael Manley.
I'm Frank Manley, and I don't play.
We are Manley and Manley, and we don't play.
Sharks win.
Because of COVID-19, students are more than half a grade level behind in math skills. And your kid might be one of them. But you can still help, even if you struggled with math. You just need to start the conversation before it's too late. Because when parents are part of the equation, kids do better in math. For tools and resources to get your child on track with math, visit bepartoftheequation.org.
A rather nice day is ahead. We do have some clouds, so we should see a mix of sun and clouds today, but no rain. Temperatures will be mainly in the 70s for highs this afternoon with very comfortable humidity levels. That means humidity levels will be low, so it's a great day to spend some time outdoors, and we'll have light winds out there as well. Nothing showing up on the radar. Our next chance of seeing some rain will be coming on Tuesday. That's a pretty low chance. Our best chance for rain will be on Wednesday, when I think we will also see some thunderstorms, and some of the storms on Wednesday could be strong to severe as well, so we'll keep a close eye on that. In the meantime, though, again, today looks like a pretty nice day overall. Temperatures right now, upper 50s to lower 60s with winds that are pretty light, and as usual, Saginaw has the strongest wind speed up at around 13 miles per hour. Our temperatures for the afternoon warm into the 70s with that sun and cloud mixture, and then for tonight we'll see comfortable conditions with readings falling down into the 50s, so another great night to keep those windows open. For Monday, it'll be warmer, but the humidity will still be pretty low. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds with highs in the low to mid 80s. Moving beyond this, though, we'll keep highs in the 80s. We even have a shot at 90 at some point later this week or perhaps next weekend. And the humidity will be rather high as well.